Welcome. Where's the camera? There it is. There's so much stuff over here. Welcome to our new thing. This would normally be the Hot Dish podcast because we're doing it on a Saturday. It's kind of new. But this is going to be our Dungeons and Dragons session. At least one time. Maybe more. We should see. Today with me, I'm your host, Jordan. Today we have Travis. What's up?
Hello.
Brandon.
Hey.
And Cody. It's going to be our DM. We'll be the three players. We'll do some quick intros here as we just get started. I'm going to be...
Wait, hold on. Can I just say something before we get an intro? We haven't done a Hot Dish podcast in over, like, a year.
We did one at my house.
Yeah, in, like, July.
And it was COVID.
Yeah.
It was COVID, or my appendix exploded and I couldn't move.
True. Okay, so never mind. Sorry. All right. I stand back.
So this is all very temporary, so it's going to be echoing. We apologize. There's not much we can do. Cody's house is lame. I'm just kidding. And he's hosting it, getting his pizza and stuff like that. It's like, I remember that. You're dying first.
And then there was a dragon on Jordan's back.
And he couldn't do anything about it.
So what we're going to try to do is, it's my second time playing a campaign. Yours is first time playing. And Cody's like second-ish time DMing.
Yeah, but very loose. I use that loosely.
Second.
Yeah, I mean, like I've played a few times, but it was like not that many rules. So now it's going to be a little bit more structured.
But we will still be like following the D&D style of it. It's going to be very thrown together. Some homebrew stuff Cody has put together and stuff like that. Surprisingly enough, we do have a map. Thanks to Cody's awesome artwork. Woo. I wonder how much. Yeah, that's gonna be really loud on the table. I'll get
just roll on your paper.
Yeah.
We will get. I'm gonna do this guy real quick. We will do intros here in a little bit. Cody, could you explain the what we're gonna be doing? Just like quickly off the top. What do you think?
Well, this first session is called Gnomeward Bound. Basically, the adventurers before us are kind of on their own journeys that I'll let them explain. And you all end up meeting in this, very cliche tavern in a small town called Gnomeward, and it's located in Larrett there. Larrett. I made it up so it doesn't have to be pronounced the same every time. And so it's a small village in there, kind of a little bit more towards like the peninsula portion of it, so it's a little bit more towards the end.
Do you have a name of the continent?
Huh?
Do you have a name of the continent?
Yeah, it's called Erlin.
Got it.
Yeah. So I'm not going to give too much backstory on all of it because
maybe in the future.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing.
So I mean, I'll let you guys kind of explain how you end up in the tavern while I switch to the tavern.
Yeah, you want to go with the music then?
So how much do I give away?
How much do you give away? Is that what you said?
I think it's just the backstory, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, this will just be you guys kind of telling your own independent stories.
Okay, I'll let you go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, that way I can determine how much I say.
Yeah. Okay, so I will be playing the part of a barbarian.
Every time.
He is a barbarian minotaur. He comes from a land far. I think I wrote it in the notes, but we'll get to it later. He currently is coming to the town of Larrett. Is that what, or the city of not city continent
or country
of Larrett. Yeah, there's a lot of details. Country of Larrett to look for said source of help to help him reestablish his pride in his pact and fix some issues that he's had. We were currently finding Larrett after he has been helped. I don't know how much you want me to get into it because you already told me a little bit. By a certain wizard who has helped him fix his issues. And so you currently find him getting wasted in the taverns and partying it up like no tomorrow.
I guess that'll be me next. My character's name is Dimple Squirts. He's a shorter, is it tiefling? Tiefling character. Rogue character. He's actually a local with this village, so he actually went to a rogue school within the area, and he was never a town favorite. So he learned to hide in the shadows just due to constant put down and bullying by other fellow mates within the school. So he's still good at what he does. He was top of his class. However, unfortunately, after graduation, nobody really paid too much attention to him. So he finds himself in the bar pretty regularly, or I guess tavern, but no, he finds himself in the tavern pretty regularly. So this is just another night for poor Dimple Squirts. So.
Dimple Squirts. Yeah, and I am Hertham Halifarin Ivran Luthias, also known by my stage name, Phil.
I've never heard you pronounce it.
I was trying to come up with a voice, and I think that I'll try that. I might switch voices. Who knows?
Good.
But anyways, yeah. So Phil is a half elf. He is. Did you say his class? Whatever.
Yeah, I said Minotaur bard, or your bard, bro.
Yeah, I'm a bard. Yeah. So I'm a musical prodigy. I'm like world famous. Come from a really good family.
He says he's world famous.
No, I am. I'm known. I do concerts all over the place, and I am just stopping in the bar or in the tavern.
Don't forget humble.
I am humble. I have to explain myself a little bit. I don't like to say that I'm all this stuff, but I have to for the fact that for the setup.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to for the setup. I don't like doing this, but so I just like to be by myself a little bit, and I'm just in the tavern after a show having a drink.
All right. Well, I guess if you guys are comfortable with the bar, I can describe. So you find yourselves all in a town filled with mostly gnomes. Our adventurers are scattered, sitting around in the tavern, quiet, bustling, haired gnome farmers. Some drinking at the bar, some dancing around, some sitting in scattered corners of the tavern. Basically, a lot of small people. Bar, so
Physically.
yeah, but the sculpture, the architecture of this is humble, so there's nothing extravagant. It's kind of more like, feels like a farmhouse. A lot of like wood pillars that are decorative hay piles. Some people pass that. You see people sitting at the bar, but not a lot. So most of them are sitting at their artwork. When all of a sudden you hear a slight disturbance in this quiet bustling, you all of a sudden hear somebody yelling out. And there's two gnomes. And it's pretty incoherent because they do speak common, but when they're angry.
Yeah, with your hometown.
So, yeah. So, the commoner speaks out against them, and he just is basically saying, like, if you're not going to be of any help to me, I want nothing to do with you. You're all weak gnomes. I came here to find the wizard. I came here to seek revenge. I came here to seek justice. From that point on, the gnomes start to move. There's two gnomes punching at this commoner, and he's pulling out his sword, and you guys are kind of in a position where the bar silences. Except for the fight. There we go. Okay, but yeah, so the bar silences except for the clashing of gnomes and pumpkins. So, at this point in time, it is now your guys' decision to decide how you will want to go about this situation.
So, like I said before, we're all new to this, so we're just kind of loosey goosey with it all, and we'll just kind of figure it out as we go. You have nothing planned right now, right?
I have nothing planned.
Okay. What does the commoner look like? What is his race?
The commoner is human.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. But he's like tall. He's a lot taller than these gnomes. He's just getting ganged up on.
Yeah, so there's 2 gnomes and there's the commoner, and basically all you guys know right now is like what I said. It sounds like the commoner is angry, that no one's helping him find the wizard that he seems to have some sort of issue with. For some reason, it's unknown to you guys. And the gnomes just seem very offended by the things he's saying. He seems just unrightfully angriness, kind of. I mean, it's just like came out of nowhere, and these tired gnomes who've been farming all day, maybe they don't even know where the wizard is. Who knows? You guys don't know too much about the
thing as a wizard.
Yeah, you guys just don't know.
Anymore.
You guys just don't know too much about the situation right now. So you guys are kind of just at a. Do you want to help the gnomes out? Do you want to help the commoner? Do you want to get the heck out of there?
And where are they in the tavern?
So the 2 gnomes were standing by the bar when the commoner approached, looking for some help. So
Okay.
you can see the gnomes probably standing here, and then there's a barkeep, and then the commoner walked up.
Okay. Well, I think because I kind of like to be by myself a little bit after the show and just kind of like whatever.
The world famous.
Hey. Okay, just because I don't like all the attention.
Well, he's humble. Yeah.
Also, if you want to pass Cody a note, that's just like a secret. You can just I want to do something, or I want to do something in secret. And just do that.
Oh.
That's a way to do it too.
Okay. That's what I did in middle school too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it.
I want to do secret things.
It just says, I want to do something secret.
Meet me in cave 9 o'clock.
Ye old tavern.
Me, ye olde tavern. After school.
Circle yes, no.
Circle ye or nay.
Okay. So I want to walk up to them and figure out what they're doing.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know where I'm sitting.
Well, if you were performing, you're probably kind of at the stage.
Well,
up there.
this is
Oh,
after
this
the
is
show.
after
This is after our show.
So
So
you're
I'm
probably
kind
in
of
the
by
back of
myself.
the bar. You're probably in the
Yeah,
back of the
so
tavern.
You're kind of sitting
here.
back there.
Hiding. Where would I be? Where would I be?
I'm
Closer.
leaving that stuff up to you.
I think
guys.
I'll be closer to the front just because that's where I get the fastest service. So I'm gonna walk up and be like, I gotta do this voice. What is going on here?
Okay, well, they don't pay much mind to you,
No.
although they are intimidated by your size because you are a Minotaur man, and these people are 2 gnomes and a commoner. So, but they're quite invested in what they're doing, and they're not really listening to what people are saying.
And been there long enough for that. I just know I'm a drunk.
So, as the rogue character, I would imagine myself as
Opposite
a commoner to the tavern. I'm probably already sitting at the bar, probably on the far end. So I'm
way over there.
So like here.
So I've noticed the fight. I'm probably staying out of it just because it's not my business. Obviously, with my training, I'd probably have the skill set to go in and stop it. However, probably not wanting to get
your
involved.
issue. Yeah.
I've seen you walk up to them,
Yeah,
and
I'm all
I've
for it.
noticed, but my hood is up and I keep my head down.
I want to go. So are they beating up? So the commoner's taking out his sword of weapons right now, right?
Yeah, he has a short sword.
What is
that he pulls out.
the gnome's done? That's it.
Okay, so since I see him pull out his sword, I want to come from where I'm sitting and approach them.
The character's right in front of you too, by the way. I put him right in front of your sheet. I should put him behind it. Sorry. I also have some plain ones.
So like,
Travis is over here.
yeah, I'll be like right here or something.
You have some plain? Or I mean, we could use like pennies or something too.
Just as
That's too much money for me.
We were very prepared, folks.
We just use these extra die that we have and just.
That's true. You could do that too.
Right?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just
That's
Will-
Yahtzee. Yahtzee. Shut up.
ignore the what they look like. So these are the 2 gnomes, and
Dude, they're ripped.
yeah, they're huge. And then here's the commoner,
That's
and
okay.
The commoner, the shortest one.
he's fighting them face on.
Okay.
So you're gonna.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come. Do I have to like roll to move?
No.
Not in this scenario. Not unless you're
Okay,
engaged.
so I'm just gonna come up because I see that you are not doing very well in helping with everything. Not well. It's just like you came up, nothing's happening. These two are still arguing with him, so I want to come up and I want to say, hey, everybody, what's going on? What's the situation?
I want to push him out of the way.
Or excuse me, everyone. What seems to be the issue?
I want to push him out of the way.
Write him a note.
Okay, so now they're all fighting. No, I'm just kidding.
Now we have a brawl.
So when Brandon approaches, and now there's two people, they kind of start to realize, the gnome's being tired, and they just feel like at this point they're in danger. They don't want to lose their lives. They only have their humble farm uprising and have families to think about. So they kind of back off a little bit from fighting, and the commoner steps back a little bit as well and kind of turns towards you guys. And basically, he's asking you what do you want from me? Like, I'm clearly in the middle of something.
Okay, so
what are you looking for?
I'm looking for the wizard, and these gnomes aren't doing anything to help me. He created this entire town. They're basically their savior and God, and they don't want to tell me where he is because they're scared I'm going to kill him. But if he's so fantastic, then what are they worried about?
From across the bar, I feel like at this point I've been listening and I'm invested. And
so you scoot closer.
And I
Takes out like a little.
He takes his chair, moves it like to right here. So that
I just imagine like scooting down the bar to another seat.
Yeah. So what were you gonna do?
So I've already stated how my rogue character is from the area. So I would set my drink down and I would tell him, it's just a tall tale anyways. You're not going to find anything.
Are you saying it from over here, or are you moving closer?
No,
Okay, you just yell across
over.
the bar.
I put down my drink and I look over and I say, you're not going to find anything. It's just a tale anyways.
And the commoner looks back at you and he says, well, if you're not going to be any help either, then have at you.
Do I know where the wizard is, or was I just helped by him? And
So you guys don't really know where he's been gone for a long time.
Okay.
So he's been missing. The gnomes. You guys just don't really know much about him. Because you said he helped you at one point.
Yeah, we decided that he helped on the off chance that I found him on my way here. It could have not even been here.
Yeah.
That I was helped by a magical guy
Okay.
that helped me do my thing.
Yeah.
Trying to be secret about it.
The thing is that he's been gone for a while, and I don't want to reveal too much because you just have to roll for talking to these people and getting that information out of them. So,
Yep.
The commoner isn't too. He is very arrogant man, but he's not super interested in fighting all of you because he's scared he'll lose.
Mhm.
But he's also too proud to.
Can I ask him what exactly are you looking for him from him?
The reason he's looking.
The reason why he's looking for the wizard.
For the wizard, he tells you a story about was brought up by a family that was taunted by wizards and taunted by people with magic, and he's just kind of on a crusade to end magic in the land.
Okay.
Can I punch him?
You want to?
Just ham fist.
Wizards suck. What?
So you say he's human, so he just doesn't like anything magical creatures at all. Then too. So yeah. So I'm just gonna hit him because I'm a big ass dude. And it's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, go ahead, make a roll.
So now all of a sudden everybody's getting on him. I'm just gonna stand back.
I'm just gonna punch him. So it'll just be this.
What'd you get?
A 4 plus 4, 8.
You got 8. Okay, so
Can I step in before?
You
well,
stop it.
he already rolled now. But.
Because I was gonna say I would like to interject, but no, it's
You
too late.
could just scream it and I would maybe stop.
Okay. So just to get this right as well. So now you rolled that, so you got an 8.
Yep.
4 plus 4. So that just has to be higher than his
Armor class. And then hits. If it misses, you can say he dodged it, he deflected it, or I'm so drunk that my hit just like that and didn't do any damage.
So basically, when you swing, you pull your arm back to make a fierce smash on this man. Okay. This small commoner compared to you. He's quite agile though, and he has traveled long and far. He's killed plenty of magical creatures. He's pretty skilled and talented. He knows what he's doing. So when you swing, he kind of expected that from a Minotaur. No offense, but he did. That's him saying that, not me. So, but so he kind of like does like he slips under your punch, and your punch lands on the bar and shatters a bunch of wood off of the bar. And now the gnomes are a little irritated that you broke the bar, but they're also like, okay, he's on our side. So you missed basically.
Okay. Can I stand between him and the commoner?
You can
Like try to like calm it down a little bit. Yeah, be like,
sure.
okay, yeah. So like after that, I just like I kind of like go up to you and be like, calm down, buddy, calm down.
Kind of like I want like fake a punch at him.
Yeah. So I don't know what I want to ask now.
Nah, it's good.
I don't know what I want to ask him. I want to or like tell the commoner something. I guess I'll say something along the lines like
Ask him what's his issue with magic.
You want me to? I sure can. Okay. Like,
I'm just
okay.
trying to help you out.
Well, I was gonna say, just trying to diffuse the situation. I could tell him like, hey, everybody's a little bit tired. Everybody's had a long day. It's let's just all, relax a little bit. Let's just chill. We'll just calm down. You go your way. They'll go
And
their
you
way.
look at me and I snort and just like steam.
Yeah. Especially this man. He needs to. Okay, just everybody calm down a little bit.
Okay, so the commoner, well, Travis, you can make a move as well. I think that's kind of how that works, right? Everyone kind of gets an action.
Up to you. If you want to, if my swing, you want to, if
it is now an engagement.
you want to, if you can
guys
defuse
are
it, you can turn it. Then we'd roll initiative, and then that order we're going.
Okay,
Mine would be
yeah.
like a sneak attack.
Let's roll initiative.
So everyone roll initiative.
So before we'll do that, we'll consider that happened after Jordan's swung.
Sure.
So now roll for
So
initiative.
let's roll your d20.
Oh well.
And you're gonna add your initiative. To it.
Okay, so I got 2 + 2 4.
I got 15 + 1, 16.
I rolled a nat 20.
I have 5.
All right, so
But like at the moment, like the natural 20 only does is puts him really high up in front of us.
yeah, so he moves first before you.
So if he wants to engage, he can, or talk. Yeah. Talking is a free action up to a point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll allow what you said just because.
Oh, yeah,
we're
sorry,
like
okay.
new. So like
Yeah.
you stepped forward and you kind of went like this, but since he has initiative and everything, and he's already a little peeved about like the whole situation.
Yeah.
He's been ganged up on gnomes. He's been trying to find this wizard and can't find him, and no one's been helping him. And now he just feels like he's being crowded by people.
Yeah.
And now he's been swung at by a magical creature. Pretty fierce.
Understandable.
So he slips kind of by your arm, pushes you aside, and takes out a short sword and lunges at Jordan.
Sweet.
So. Let's see. All right, what's your armor class?
So you say you just say the number. And
I got 4.
Yeah, 17. And well, and every time you roll, you say your number, no matter if you know.
Okay.
Like he's not gonna tell us their armor class.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we always just say the number. And even if we get to the point where like it's gonna hit, just say it anyway. Like I got 27. You just say it to Cody anyway. He's gonna say it. To hit.
So basically, when he lunges at you, this is the hard part for me because I'm like, I don't know if I fail it, does that mean like give you the right to be like, okay, so basically he lunges at you, and as he's doing so, he stumbles a little bit because Brandon is still there, kind of holding him back. And it's a short sword, so it's not very long sword. So he lunges at you, it's like this close to you, but it just misses, and he like has to get pulled back a little bit.
Okay, so then as his initiative goes. Him, then you.
What do you mean?
You're the next one.
Okay, so
just so we don't forget all that shit down too.
Okay, so we're engaged with this guy, right?
So you can do whatever you'd like. If you want to keep talking, try to diffuse it. You can.
Okay. But so am I holding on to this guy?
Yep.
Okay, so I've got him. Can I? Oh no, that would be like a strength roll, wouldn't it? Like I wanted to like bear hug him basically and just like calm him down.
Brandon wants to hug the guy.
Can I how do I want to do this? Because I don't know what I could do.
Also, before you continue, so I'm next in initiative. Or no, yeah, because you have 4 out of 5. When think of what you're gonna do before it gets to you. I don't know if Brandon's the first time, but yeah, so try to think what you're gonna do. It's gonna change. Like Brandon I might throw the guy across the room. And you're like, well, I can't stab him anymore. So just try to come up with so what you're gonna do.
Plan. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna like throw him back behind me, just to like back towards the bar,
so that he's like farther away.
Yeah, so that the distance
Creating
between him and him is greater again.
Okay. Yeah. I'll.
Yeah, I'm assuming like think of it this way though. Actually, if he came at me in the middle, he'd be to your left, and I'm to your right.
Like,
I'm to your right.
Yeah. So like I want to.
So then he swung at me. So then you could just like push him backwards.
Yeah, I want to just create distance between the two of them.
Okay.
So
that I'm between them again.
Okay, so I'll give you a strength throw then, just
Okay.
because.
And what is?
Roll.
So
the
you're gonna
person.
do a strength check. So it's just roll a d20,
Okay.
and that's gonna be your strength. It's not bad. So it's that. It's gonna be your modifier. Your modifier is a big number.
So, okay, so the bottom one. I'm
The
confused.
the large number, not
this
so
one.
That one.
So 8,
What'd you roll?
9.
Yeah.
Okay. 8.
And so then
So-
Cody is gonna roll the same thing.
Okay.
And he's gonna go against that. So if
Yeah.
he gets higher than that,
I thought I just made it against the dice check here.
it's if it's against a thing, then you would do a dice check. Or if you can do whatever. It's up to you.
Well, yeah, because it's not like damage or anything like that.
No,
so
but it's just
I'm
like
gonna
it's.
do-
But he has his own option. This character has his own thing, and you're obviously deciding that.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, maybe this guy doesn't want to get thrown backwards, so he's gonna resist it. So he's up to you. He can take it and just walk backwards.
Okay. So what did you roll?
I rolled an 8. It's an 8. Mm-hmm.
So I'll allow it. It was pretty easy to pull him back. I mean, like it's somebody like in mid lunge and everything. But, like, so he's like kind of like not fully on
Yeah,
balance.
he had the forward momentum,
Yeah,
so I could
so-
just take him and put him
yeah.
back. Yeah.
On 1 foot.
Kind of just redirected him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think then it's Jordan.
Shit. I was just focused on what you guys are doing. I'm going to maneuver around Brandon or Phil. I don't know his name yet, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's Phil. Just that's how everybody knows me.
I
It's just
see.
Phil.
Well, you say you're famous.
That's my stage name. It's just Phil.
I want to go around him, and I want to grapple this dude. I want to go around him and grapple.
I'm not 100%.
So then you're just gonna roll a strength based.
Oh, okay.
So his strength stats versus my strength stats with the d20 roll.
Okay, so but I just have to roll higher than you.
Yeah. To not work.
Okay.
14.
I got 5.
Yes.
So you pulled him
So
in
I just
towards
want
you.
to freaking hold on to him and hold him around the head and ask him like, it's just like, what is your issue with magical beings? Just hold him.
Cradling.
Snap his, no, like his head is right here, and I'm just talking to his ear.
It'd be pretty intimidating to have a minotaur.
Yeah, so
It's
I'm like this much taller than you, so
Yeah.
it'd literally just be like this. Like, what is your issue with
and it
magical
smells like
beings?
it smells like cow manure.
Hey! I showered like weekly or something like that. I don't know.
In the creek.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that is quite. I mean, like obviously I'll allow it, but it's like quite the change from swinging on this man to like I'll just hold him and ask him again what's wrong.
Well, I'm in a headlock. It's just like it's not like I'm hugging the dude.
Yeah, you're like so your character is basically on that like moral line right now. It's like, do I really kill this man? Like I'll give him another chance to let it go.
And
That's
I'm just
kind of where you're
I
at.
just kind of want to stand there going like this.
Why do I do this?
Why did I get involved?
I
Alright.
want to try to intimidate him with what I said.
Intimidate him with what you said.
Yeah, and so like maybe he would get if my so the intimidation's a check.
Yep.
I want to if I roll high enough, you might decide that he will tell me the information, or we could lie again, or not lie, or give another half
Be like
reason.
screw you kind of.
Yeah. So I want to try to intimidate him with what I said. 16.
Alright, yeah. He just tells you that.
What? Really? Holy shit.
This man clearly hates magical creatures, which both of you are, by
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
And you.
Yeah,
I'm half.
Okay, that's my turn.
I've been thinking about it a bunch of different ways.
Yeah.
Just
You're
punch
right,
him.
it's like it is. I don't know. At this point, I kind of feel bad. He is getting ganged up on. I feel like I mean, back in school, I felt like I was always getting ganged up on.
Travis has a flashback, and it's just him in the
It's just
headlock.
What do you have against magical creatures?
Tear goes down his face.
And it's in the same voice, but it's of something different. And he's just like,
And then it gets swirly.
So what's your plan of action there?
So, I'm gonna interject. I am gonna finally step up, although I'm not obviously. He's much bigger than I am. I know I'm much faster than he is. However, he is very intimidating.
So were you getting up? You said.
Yep, I'm gonna get up. I will approach.
You can
And
make it.
in my shrill, high voice, I'll go ahead and tell him, "Hey,
Yeah.
why don't you leave him alone?" So I'm interjecting his character.
Okay.
Although I am a magical being as well, I know what it's like to be ganged up on, no matter if he is looking for, looking to diminish this person or not. I'm going to interject his character and tell him to F off too, basically.
All right. So, do you guys want to have a dialogue there or anything? You want to say anything back, or because I'll allow that. It doesn't take an action to say something.
It's like knowing. I assume I see you. Do you have like a hood up or anything, or are you trying to be sneaky?
My hood is up.
My
My hood is up. I'm not like trying to sneak around. I've just approached.
I'm assuming. If I don't see him, I'm assuming it's a gnome just by his squeaky voice.
And everyone's small compared to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna say. It's like, did you hear what this man said about magical beings?
And now how are you gonna answer?
Shit! He's like, shit. He said something.
Your rebuttal.
That doesn't mean you can push him around.
It's like you guys have never had this conversation.
Yeah.
before.
I've never been here. Hold on.
I've never been in this situation.
I'm usually the bully. Wait a minute.
Not necessarily.
Oh, yeah.
bullying, I'm just standing up for him.
No, I'm the bully. Thing. It's not my turn, but when it gets to be my turn, I just want to push him. Then just like out of the.
Push
I'm
the
holding on to
commoner?
him. I just want to like throw him.
Okay.
But it goes back to his turn.
Yeah, it is his turn.
So
So he's kind of enamored of this. Someone standing up for him, actually, especially like a magical creature. He's a little bit thrown off. He's like, why would you? It's not necessarily a change of heart, but it's kind of like a moment of like,
Oh.
this guy's retarded.
Yeah, so he starts struggling and trying to like get you off of his like neck and everything.
Yeah. So you gotta break the grapple.
Yeah,
So
but
let's get the strength check.
okay, well I only got a
19.
Yeah, so
It's like, stop moving.
yeah, as he's trying very hard, his fingers are getting really sore. Your sweat is kind of getting on him and it's weakening him, so he can't he's really having a really hard time gripping you to like get out. So he's just kind of stuck.
So I wanna use persuasion to try to tell him, like, big guy, let him go.
Okay.
Like, let him go.
All right, so do a charisma check.
This is a persuasion.
There's a
Oh, there's a
persuasion.
persuasion. My bad. All right.
7.
7.
Yeah.
But he rolled. What you roll though? What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1.
So it's
But
like
my persuasion is 6.
it's still like an automatic fail, pretty much, because it's the lowest it can go.
So as you start to exclaim towards Barbarian.
Abar.
Abar, sorry. Okay, yeah. As you start to exclaim to Abar, a little bit of food comes out of your throat.
He throws up in his mouth.
Yeah.
First natural one.
Yeah.
Hey, look at
Yeah.
tongue over here.
A little bit of food starts flies out of your throat, and then you get a little embarrassed and you start choking and coughing. You're trying to play it off as though it didn't happen. So excuse me. And then so you're kind of in that. That's what
goodness.
happens.
All right. Okay.
Is that your turn? That was it? Yeah, that's what you want to do?
I don't know. Do I want to do anything else?
That was his turn. He choked on food.
Can I? Oh wait. Can I roll a deception so that people don't see it? Like, I can't see it. See if I can hide it. Can I hide it?
Roll for stealth.
Is it stealth?
Yeah, do stealth.
Oh.
That's really low.
Yeah, it's really low. I was trying to do deception, but
Deception's like lying.
Oh. Well, isn't this a lot? Oh, okay.
Oh my
Not
god.
really.
6. 5 plus 1, 6.
So everyone sees you kind of do this. But it just kind of gets more awkward.
Okay.
Everyone's like trying to ignore it, like it didn't.
Yeah, I
happen.
think I'll even like turn around like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
It's just that everything goes dead quiet.
Yeah.
You just hear him.
Hey, sorry.
That got me bad.
Alright.
Right now,
If Waffer Travis said, and the embarrassment behind me, I just wanna, like, oh yeah, I can't try to do the voice. I can't push him around and just shove him as hard as I can.
okay, so do a strength check.
Against it. 9.
I got a 12.
He can not fall over pretty much.
Yeah, so he takes your push with grace. As you shove him, he feels the intense force of a minotaur throwing him across the room. But he's a pretty nimble man, like I've said before as well. So he was able to kind of catch himself on the bar, and he didn't take any damage or anything.
I'm gonna create dialogue with Abar.
Just keep talking to Abar. Just do that the whole
Character
time.
development.
Now remember, guys, we want to be friends at the end of this.
It's like in Fallout when you go to an NPC. Hello, traveler.
Yes.
I'd like to create dialogue. Hello.
Just,
Okay.
oh, still laughing at you.
I'm still choking.
I have to get in character again. That's all you are ever good at, pushing people around.
How close are you next to me?
Yeah, right next to you.
I just want to like put my hand against him and push him too, or just have my hand up against him. Cause I just imagine him like if he would swing at me, he just can't reach me. Just like
Yeah, I don't know how big tieflings are. Are they like human size?
they're humanoid.
How tall are men?
I imagine mine as being a little bit shorter. Yeah.
But not like
Yeah.
gnome size.
Yeah.
You're probably. So you're. I don't know what.
How tall is the
which one.
human? I would imagine the
Yeah,
human's probably
that's-
like an average of 6 foot. I was gonna make mine like 5'4".
Okay. It's not like a huge discrepancy, but like.
Yeah. Well, a few inches.
Yeah.
And I'm at like
All
seven,
right.
I'm at like 7'6".
Okay. So yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to reach him because your arms are probably about like 2.5, 3 feet long. I mean, if you're 5.
I'm not saying he's swinging at me.
I know. I was seeing if that's possible.
In the off chance that he is.
Yeah. So yeah. Basically, you can. Well, it's not really your action though. So you can say something back, or you can plan to push him back. But
Sure. And this is what I plan to do. So if that's all you want to do is to say something.
you're not gonna say anything back.
Uh,
You don't have to.
yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think of.
Maybe you're just annoyed by the whole situation.
Yeah.
You just snort and look away like, I don't see this guy.
Say it's like.
So I basically called you out
Yeah,
questioning
so-
your character because
Yeah. So, are you on his side then?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
Improv.
Yeah.
I'm on the side of whatever ends this the quickest.
Here. I'm just sitting over here. Here.
Yeah.
All right, and scene.
And done. Nice job.
I want to. It's not my turn, so it's fine.
So
That'll be his turn, and that'll be the end of it. So.
So now it's that's Commoner's turn.
Yeah.
Well, the Commoner is, although his heart is slightly warmed by Travis standing up for him, he kind of knows that it's not necessarily coming from a place of like he cares for me. It's just more of he understands that you are just standing up for what you think is right, and not necessarily what he believes in. So he's still quite angsty, but he's starting to notice after being like in a chokehold from the Minotaur and these two other people who, even though like Travis is standing up for him, he knows like if you and him try and team up against 2 gnomes and a half elf and a Minotaur, like the odds are low. So he's just kind of analyzing a situation, and he decides, you know what, like screw everything, and he decides that he's going to leave. So he saunters away.
Character development, and he can leave the entire thing.
Yeah, if he's disengaging,
he can just leave combat.
Yeah.
He's got legs. He jumped over everyone.
Okay.
Give it
I'll put it back there.
So yeah.
So at
that's
this
just-
point, the
that's
only
just-
people left in the tavern at this spot are going to be the 2 gnomes, unless they've backed off, and then our 3 characters
Yep.
engaged with each other.
Okay. So
Oh my god, guys!
So then I, since it's me, right?
I mean, now
Now
at
it
this
doesn't
very, he's ending combat. It's whoever wants to go.
Okay, so I want to go and I want to persuade the gnomes, to go home and just to go home. I know, I'm sorry. I want to persuade them to go home and just like, hey, it's over. Go home, relax.
I'm gonna saddle up to the bar and get another drink, and then fuck. Do I have money? Fuck. We'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
I'll flip him a coin to fix whatever the damage I did.
Yeah, maybe you'll help them farming or something.
Sure.
They'll like hook up a till to you.
Hey.
Do I need to roll for persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do that quick.
Nice.
17 plus 6, that is 23.
Yeah. So you can say what you want to say to them.
Yeah, hey, it's been a rough night, but just everybody's a little tense now, but go home. Situation's taken care of. We'll figure things out here now. Just go home, relax.
So the gnome on the right kind of just nods and slowly closes his eyes. He's very tired from farming all day. And the gnome on the left grabs his other gnome friend on the arm and they hold him in close, and they're both kind of like sad, and the whole thing just kind of like made them feel small. And then the gnome on the left goes, "All right, we're gonna go home."
I love how they sound.
And so they leave as well.
Okay.
So you guys are kind of just all.
We're just kind of standing.
Well, I guess Jordan said you went back to the bar.
Yeah.
So you guys are kind of here. Gnomes are like this tall, by the way.
Can I also do something else too? Or no?
Everything
Yeah.
action now.
Okay, so now I want to talk to you and be like, hey, buddy.
Oh shit.
What was that? You weren't expecting this
No,
dialogue.
I'm trying to get in my fucking. I hate my trying to get in the character.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
I can do squeaky.
I don't even have a voice. I'm just talking in my normal voice right now.
It's a different
You
person.
saw how he treated us different. You want to get rid of us.
Okay, but okay.
You're like, today's political
Donald Trump is no longer in office.
And we became topical. Okay.
Shit. Roll a d20.
I take that back. Oh.
Topical, come on, say it.
Sorry. I'm like, I go, okay, yes. He was very aggressive towards all of us, at least magical beings. But that does not mean
He also pulled the first weapon.
that does not mean you have to go around and beat people.
I just shrug it off and drink.
And I just kind of go, oh.
I walk past. I sit back at my spot at the bar,
In the
noticing
corner.
noticing that you are now closer to where I've been most of the night. Your whole body is a weapon.
I don't know, like peck flex.
Just from across bar turns to him, peck flex.
I'm going to continue my dialogue. You're twice his size. What makes you think that's fair?
Shit, I don't got nothing. A drink. And they're like, this is like, they have like a special cup for me, I assume. 'Cause this is bigger.
Just a giant
So
blob.
your normal, I don't know what they're, the mugs, I don't know what they call them. There's like, it's an extra large, there's like 2 of them put together.
It's got 2 handles.
Yeah.
So while you guys are having these conversations and things are starting to settle down a little bit, the bar is kind of going back to normal. The one barkeep is just kind of like staring at Jordan, trying to fix the bar, washing it.
I paid you a coin.
Yeah, but still, he's got to sit there and clean it.
Yeah. So everything kind of seems like settling back to normal. And then
Play the music again. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, because then the doors swing open again, and you guys hear a commotion from outside. And what you notice is the commoner enters the bar again. This time followed by 2 more. These are his men he's been bringing with him on his crusade to end magic creatures. And they've been, while he was in the bar looking for information, they have been, raiding gnomes' homes, and they have been like digging through people's things to try and find the maps. And he went to tell them about this event, and basically decided that the town needs to be exterminated. So these 3 men are here to basically kill everything in the bar. And they make that known. They make that known immediately. They make that known immediately by just exclaiming that they hereby declare everything needs to be killed.
Okay, and I just go. I'm just like,
And I go,
oh.
told ya.
Head in hands.
Right.
Fuck. And I just go, don't shove it in. Don't push it in.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Sweet.
Nat 20.
Oh my
shit.
god.
So add your 21
For what?
initiative.
Oh, yeah, initiative. 21.
So I got 14.
Ooh. 9. And you can do a mixture of, Cody, you can do a mixture of they all 3 go together as a group, your enemies, or they can go, find a spot for them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'll do that.
Which I would almost imagine they would stick together.
Can you guys say what you rolled again? I know, Brandon, you got a nat 20.
Yeah, so 21.
And then Travis got what?
14.
Okay, Jordan, you got
9. I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
He just wants his drink. He knows he's gonna demolish him anyway.
Okay, he's just gonna take their head and clap.
Crack
I
its
have, an,
skulls.
I have an idea. I hope it works.
You hope it.
All right, so Brandon goes first, Travis goes second, Jordan goes third, and my characters go
First
fourth,
and last.
fourth, fifth, and sixth.
Fourth,
Oh,
fifth,
fourth.
sixth.
They were that bad?
Yeah, they got 4, 6, and 7.
Oh, shit.
Oh, all right.
Magnet in the die.
We should have a high die for that.
Yeah, he was so fast before.
And now all of a sudden he's like, oh.
Well, now he's trying to man.
I like how
He's like, I gotta be a commander
Yeah.
now.
we both missed our swings at each other.
Yeah, that was like the.
And then I'm embarrassed because I held him in
Yeah.
place. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm leaving my big brother.
Yeah, basically.
That was the
All right,
man.
so Brandon, you can go ahead and.
Um,
Meanwhile, this is just so you know, like the longer each turn takes, they are slaying gnomes in this town right now.
okay.
So
okay.
there's gnomes around, and they're like swinging at them and killing them.
That's cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll.
It's just cool, like what you added to that.
So I'm gonna whip out my lute.
Plays battle music. Yeah. I can play some.
Okay,
It's what's
so
that
I'm gonna
list?
whip out my lute and I'm gonna try to
Sing some Billy Ray Cyrus.
no, I wanted to try to distract them to stop killing the gnomes.
You're still being diplomatic about it.
Yeah, well, because
Please stop. I could have slices.
Well, I know because I'm trying to draw them to me. I'm trying to draw them to me because they're just trying to kill everything, right? So I want to draw them over to me to
What a
like
way.
because I kind of want to like is there like a taunt? Can I like taunt them?
You could.
I mean, there's a performance.
Yeah, is that what that is? Or
Yeah, you
wow.
could perform them to come over to you and act. Yeah.
It's like you're playing a game and you do like an emotes.
Yeah. Like, hey, you suck. You suck. You really, really suck.
Doing a Fortnite dance in the
Yeah.
tavern.
Okay, so I was trying to get some music playing, but it didn't work. So it's fine.
Is it playing right now? It's on your phone. I have to reconnect. It's on my end. Just hit play and I'll.
Yeah, it's playing.
Okay.
So I kind of missed a little bit of what you're saying. So your action is basically to go and you're
To
playing.
distract.
Basically, I'm gonna try to like pull them over to me to like
Okay.
distract them.
I told him
Stop killing the
I
gnomes.
told him roll for performance.
So is this kind of like a Pied Piper situation where you're trying to like kind of
Yeah, it
lure
kind of
them
like lures them over
Yeah.
to me and like yeah.
like shut your damn music up.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna
Okay.
roll for performance, right?
That's why I said
Yeah,
you
sure.
can do whatever.
Yeah, who's
Nick-
the DM here, Jordan?
Nat 20 plus 6. That's
Oh, God.
26.
Okay.
Holy shit!
You're a
So-
stage charmer.
Yeah.
So as you pull out your loot, these two kind of look at you like, really? And they, like they're both kind of like a little bit concerned about what's gonna come up next. And when you start to play your magical song, everything in the bar still feels like quite mellow, even though there's like headless gnomes sitting at the table.
Oh my God!
People are still mesmerized by the music to a point where they feel calm. And the only people who don't necessarily feel calm are still the people who are trying to crusade, the commoners, But they do feel like enamored by what you're doing. And so their only thought at this point in time is you.
Okay.
So they start to focus on you and move a little bit, and this isn't count as an action because it's part of yours.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to lure them in. So they move closer to you guys and away from some of these gnomes.
Okay, guys, take it away. I'm doing my part. I don't know.
Alright, so I noticed the situation. I'm going into a defensive mode at this point. I'm going to take out both daggers, and I will start to move along the wall portion of the tavern here. And I'm going to work on getting behind them because I know that's my best course of action.
So I'll give you what is your speed? I forget
30.
how this works.
30.
But
30.
so what is each square? Is it 5 feet?
5. So you just do 5.
Yeah.
Is he jumping up on? How big is the stage?
It's not big. I mean, like I said, it's a really humble place, so it's
Just kind of like an elevated.
Yeah,
floor.
it's more. It's like and they're gnomes, so
Sure.
they can't be very high off the ground.
So
It's like a 3-inch.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
I have to
Gotcha.
roll for stealth to get behind them?
If you want to be stealthy,
Yeah, if you want to be
there's like 2 things. You want to be stealthy, and there's a place to hide. If there's like, are the curtains up, or is there a table up there? Hide behind it.
So because it's pretty humble. I mean, there's hay. There's like piles of hay and stuff lying around. Just because it is such a farm, small town, and everything. There is also some miscellaneous things of garbage lying around and things like that, but nothing ridiculous. And I could give you a perception check if you wanted to look for a place to hide, and I could give you a stealth check to see if it's successful. So if you want to do something
Well,
like
because I
that.
know what I want to do with my next move. I just
Okay, yeah. So just tell me what are you trying to hide behind them?
I plan on sneaking up behind them because I
Okay.
have my daggers
Yeah.
for an attack on them.
We'll do stealth.
Okay,
Is
so
this connected to your phone?
Oh, it can be.